Oh, welcome back to Old Ridge, and a lot of strange rumours are doing the rounds at the moment. I haven't had a chance to check them out, but one is that the police raided Crawford Brown's early hours of the morning, took the Crawford Browns away, took the computers away and a whole load of books. No idea if it's true or not. Oh, wrong one. No idea if it's true or not. I can't really find out, so let's see what happens. I tried to have a word with George Dixon, our local constable. Let's see if I can remember how we do this. Is it this side? No. Here we are. Got it. Now let's have a look in here. We'll just see what we've got in here. Sheep ain't too bad. Need to get some water out though. Mixed ration we want quite a bit, so I'm going to be doing mixed ration for quite a bit this morning. Yes, it's strange, and also a rumour gone about that the Sprakes office is closed in town. Now, again, I've got no way of verifying any of this. It's just rumours at the moment. But there has been a lot of police activity about the place the last 12 hours or so. After George had a word with me the other day about, keeping an eye on things, I wonder if this is what has happened, that the police are swooping and got enough information, enough evidence to arrest the Crawford Browns. We say we just don't know. And yeah, I could surmise. No, Tom and the other. There has been word from his partner that he's fine. He's actually he spoke to his partner from a police cell of all places. He's used to that, of course, in the past, how his past was. But how much we want to put in there? Quite a bit. We're low on everything. I want to get over 50% if I can. Then we'll do some water. And we might do some straw. Let's all go today, isn't it? Yeah, I spoke to her from police. He said he couldn't say anything. Not to worry. He's not in trouble. So, well, I say police cell, police station. I think his partner must probably panicked a bit, but I'm guessing the fact that he could make a phone call to her. Allowed one call, and I would have thought his call would have went to his lawyer first, or his solicitor first. And the fact he phoned his partner, I tend to think he's actually in a police station rather than a cell. And the third bit of news, Kylie's back in the country. She phoned up when they landed at Heathrow. She's going to take a couple of 3 days off. They were going to take a couple of weeks off, but they're going to take a couple of 3 days off, then come back here. And I told them they'd be moving into the farmhouse if they want it. And they were both keen to take that on, so we'll see what happens there. It's all go there at the moment, isn't it? And of course, with the fact that Kylie's back in the country, mother-in-law and the wife have been very busy organising my retirement for me. Well, that's one would expect. I'm just going to keep an eye on this, see how many load I want to do. We'll probably want to do about 2 or 3 load of this. Then we're going to do some water. Well, we know, we're 34. Yeah, we do one more load. rather than swing around the road. We turn around in the dairy. I've still got to bring the milk barrel back. Yes, it could be interesting. And so my retirement is out of my hands now. Much as I may not actually want to retire, I think I've got no choice anymore. It's out of my hands entirely. Everything is conspired to make it so. Never mind. Oh, slow down a bit before I hit this bridge. I don't really want to leave Kylie with a broken JCB. At least there'll be less fights who gets the JCB now between myself and Kylie. Mind if Tom might come into the mix. Chris, by the way, as we're passing the office there, is still busy ploughing up on 19 South. He's set himself a big task there, especially at 1.8 metre plough. Perhaps I should have bought the bigger plough, but that's that. Again, as I'm going to be drawing back from the farm, I don't really want to go and spend Paul's and Kylie's money, which is what it amounts to. Yeah, she says she's going to be back a couple of days. We're then going into town. Hopefully Tom will be back, but I doubt it. I mean, she's going into town. Oh, we're going into town with Paul. And we're going to see my solicitor. And we're going to get the actual transfer fully written up. If Tom's back, we'll take him and all. We'll just leave Chris mowing to the farm. And mother-in-law. Because Kylie said she wants her husband with her. I don't blame her. He's a nice chap, but yeah, I think we do this one. That should be enough. Should be over 100,000. I know we've got quite a few cattle. Well, quite a few. We've got 64 compared to what BP's got up at his place. It's a very small amount. You notice we're not going across country with this. With this trailer, I don't like going on that dirt road. I'll see if I can find out more anyway about what's going on. But there's another rumour what's been circulating that no one's seen the Crawford Browns boat today, that they've been abducted by aliens. That mainly came from the pub after a particularly heavy session there. Because as I say, the Crawford Browns have been quiet, and actually we haven't seen anything of them for a few days. Well, with a bit of luck, we won't see anything of them for a few years. No, I shouldn't really wish that on anyone. As bad as they're being, I don't particularly want them banged up for a long period. Oh, who the hell am I kidding? Because I do. I'm human. They made my life misery. They made a lot of good friends of mine's life misery. There's not really much good to say about them. Yeah, I think we'll stop here. We're going to drop this off back at the feed store and pick up the water tank and go around and do the water. Then if we've got time after that, I'll do some more of this carting. Not very exciting, I know. But we've done all the harvest. We've got some selling to do, but I might leave that to Kylie when she comes back. That'd be a nice little job to get back into the swing of things. Run backwards towards the sell points. I'm hoping to get in touch with Tom. I'm itching to know what's actually happening. Yes, I'll be nosy as the next person. I'll just try and pretend I'm not, but I'm as much a gossip as the next. There you go. I hope you noticed that. I actually crested the humpback bridge at 19 miles an hour. Accelerated just after I got over the crest, but I always run these lights. Well, we know, you're local here, you know when the station here is moving stuff out, and we know there's nothing moving at the moment. Although Paul's hoping to get some of the stuff we got in stock for export. More money, of course. The beet done us fine. Potatoes were a bit of a letdown. Should have been a good return on the potatoes, but oh well, such is life. Alright, let's put this thing away and go and pick up the water. I think everything will need water, and we may have to come back and fill up the barrel again. One thing about this track, you can't actually see very well behind when you've got something like this on. And come on, that's it. Saving the game. To come out of character, it's just saving the game again. One of the reasons I'm having to get rid of this series is that this map needs a lot of work on it to get it back to how it should be, as smooth as it should be. And I just haven't got the knowledge. To do it all, and oh, shut up. I was going to pick up the water tank. That's over the main feed store. As you probably all know, you should do. You've been here long enough. There we go, slowing down again. Oh well, we just went just over, but we've got no weight on the back. That's Charles's old house. No one's actually living in there now. Did offer it to Tom, but he preferred the little cottage. It suited his needs better. I'm leaving the other PDA up because although I managed to get on there once, I'm probably forget how to do it again. That's that hooked up. It's not quite full. I'm just going to fill that up. This was a great investment. Water whenever we want it. Lots of it. Ah, come on, fill up. Just gone out there. That's better. Just went out of the trigger a bit. We never cut this grass here, not to use it. It just isn't good enough. As you can see, there's no nutrients in it at all. Plenty of moisture. Surprise, surprise. Right. Then we do the beef first, up to do the sheep and lambs, and back down to do the dairy. That should do us. Oh, by the way, the wife has Which one is it now? I can't remember. That one. I can't remember which one. That's it. Where they at? These don't take a lot. Yeah, the wife has got actually is busy at the moment on the phone when I left. Phoning up the different travel companies and air transport companies or airlines to find the best deal to get across to America. There's no gonna be no getting away from it. None whatsoever. Still, I will but take more time on my other hobbies. Get out on the bike a bit more. Hardly used it last year or two. Every time I go and get out there's another thing that needs my immediate attention. Did think about going past the Crawford Brown's house, but apparently they're actually cordoned off the road. They blocked the road either end. I probably could get there if I went through my back of what was it, 14, I think it is. Actually, there's a point I can't get onto 40 if I blocked it off. Although I think there is one side road to it. Is that one done? One more hair to do. Oh, I do like a bit going through the piggies, the little piglets. I drive through here just for the hell of it. Apart from the fact it's easier than trying to turn around in this yard. It wasn't made for this size equipment when we made this lot. That's it, they're all done. So off to see the Lamseys. Oh, we got some wool too. What we do is we go up there, do the lamb and sheep, and then we go and load up the wool pallets. Oh, I'm going to cheat on that kind of character. I'm going to cheat. I'm going to auto-load them. Yahoo sucks. Those who want to see me struggle with the 15 physics. It's bad enough on 17. No, mind you, not as bad as 13s. And again, coming back to the real world, it's been a scorcher. It reached 22.3 outside a couple of days ago. It reached 23 again today. 32 I mean today. 32.3 and 32 again today. And I can't put it in the Fahrenheit, sorry. Oh, well, let's just stop off here for one moment. See how Chris is doing. See if he's still... If I didn't actually go through the hedge, of course. Drunk again. He's up here somewhere. This is a big field to do with that plough. Hey, trouble is by the time you get to one end and you've got all the weeds out, there he is. Oh, he's still doing fine. Yeah, let's leave him to it. I'm gonna cheat and go back this way. Oh. And for those who are interested, there will be another story, but not on 17. I'm going to start a story off on 19. Once I get a map which talks to me. Now, it might sound odd, but I see a map, and a story suggests itself to me. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Like the Drifter didn't really work. But there's no real problem. We all have failures. My parents always reckoned they had a failure. It does look good though. I do like seeing the... A lot of people like seeing the green and the things. I quite like seeing the freshly ploughed fields and knowing that we've done all the work for that year. Everything's done out of the way. How can we get in close enough to do this? Oh yeah. All done. Right, now one more to do. The early winter, so we no more mowing anyway for a while. I won't do any more mowing unless I get called in because they're short staffed. No, I don't know if I can do this. What's the bet I can't? Let's see where it is. I think we're going to miss it. We're going to miss it by a mile. That seems a bit... I was going to say that seemed a bit better. We're still going to miss it by a mile. I might have to get a cab to do this. Especially as with jackknife now. Yeah, I think I'm going to cheat. You'll allow me that, won't you? No, I doubt if you will. Once it was the auto save, it tends to come in when you don't want it. There we are. Get that done, we'll just park this barrel up and go and get the wall bales. We might as well do that to get plenty of money in. Oh, we will have to go back with this barrel and fill up again, I think. So we can see. Oh, it's no full. How much do these cows want? Oh no, those cows don't want a lot, where it should be alright. In fact, I'm going to leave the barrel just there. They're not going to... Sheep are not going to climb over the barrel to get there, I hope. If they do, we've got some very clever sheep. Well, I don't want this again now, which we will... Oh. That's it. Got rid of it again. You might wonder why this is left outside. It's a hell of a job down here to get it into any of the sheds. They're all a bit small for it, this trailer. So we just leave it over here. That's not in anybody's way. Right, now then, I'm going to have to put up this because I can't remember how you do this. Type load, more pallets, yes. Right, start automatic loading. Because I'm used to using the latest way you do it on 17, I'm a little bit out of it on this, on 15 now. Let's have a look, see how we're done. Oh, we got them all. Let's have a look, see what we got on there. Oh, we're almost full. Wow. Should be a bob or two there. Yeah, we are. We're cleared it all now. We strap it. I can't see whether it's strapped or not on this. Oh, it may not be this. No, it isn't. What is it? Unload. Hide unload help. Hide legal help. I'm an unload products. Wonder. Must be there, so we'll unload it on to it. Oh, we shouldn't have done that. No, we should not have done that. It doesn't work as well as the 17 stuff. Right, that'll do. Let's get in here. 8 pallets, well, 7.5 pallets. I know you're all dying for me to go try and get up to the old sawmill, but I'm not. I'm going to resist. The police don't want anybody there. I think it's a good reason for not going there. Part to tell the truth, apart from the fact I haven't actually got anything in place to show the road's closed. I can't think of a better reason than that for not going there. Alright, past that BGA. Well, I'll just... No, it won't be ready yet. It takes a long time. Great demand, Aldridge Hotel. Well, the Aldridge Hotel can go and boil its head. I don't sell there if I can help it. I've been too involved with the corporate brands over the years at the hotel. Now the pub, yes. Anytime I'll go and see George. And that's a different George, not George Dixon. That's George who owns the pub. But we all call him just call him George. Right, we're waiting. Oh, this should be fun. We've got to try and get in here. Oh, the lights up. The windows are not level with that. The windows are slightly to one side. It looks like it. Let's try that. Oh yeah, there we go. Is that one gone? Is that one that's gone off there? Yes, it is. So we're still got one that went over the back. Let's just get that done. No, it's. You have to excuse me whilst I look at this again because I cannot remember. Stop automatic loading. Now if we go back now, it should, in theory, not work at all. Toggle unload side. There. Unload. Which one is unload? Oh, that's it. We got them all. Then £2,500 per pallet. That's not bad. Right, we'll take this up then. I think that will be it for this episode. Hello, we had some fall off. How about that? Now look at this. Let's just get the. I hope none of the others fell off. They should be locked on, I thought. Shouldn't really be able to fall off the side here. Let's get these ones in here then. Hopefully it's just where it turned in here. If not, we'll have to take them back. And Kylie and the others will have to. Forgot it's on this one. I had a speed limit on the auto load. You drive too fast, it automatically switches it off. Actually, a good idea. Times I wish that was on the modern one. Oh, we're not going to go in there. No, we should we? No. I know you could all see I wasn't going to make it. No one told me, oh. Nah. Well, according to that, they're all gone there. There should have been more than that, I thought. We ain't lost some more, have we? I think I prefer the 17 script for this. Well, we'll go back anyway and have a look and see if we dropped anything off. We'll go back as close as I can the same way as we come up here, just in case on one of those bends I dropped something, which I shouldn't have done. And in the meantime, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. If you like this, please consider leaving a like. If you're not subscribed and wish to see more, there won't be too much more IFS 15 now. Now, I kept this going quite a bit of 15 and almost all of 17. But it's now, the whole thing is just getting too old. Now, which way did we come here? Can't see. No, we went this way, didn't we? We went past 3, that's right. Trying to remember the way I came down, just in case we dropped another. Now, if I had my eyes open, I would have seen on the display that I dropped one. It's well known I often drop one. Clanger, that is, before anybody get any other ideas. Yes, where do we get to? Oh yeah. If you're not subscribed, how about subscribing? I need the help. I need someone to make me feel wanted. Well, that's enough groveling. Me. Any comments, questions, queries? Not really suggestions for this story now. It's got past that stage. Feel free to post them in the comment section. I read everyone. I try and reply to everyone. Well, that's it. That's got rid of that lot. And look, they started to produce wool again. Middle of winter. Look, we have chilly sheep. We just put this away and we put roughly back to where it came from. Very roughly, knowing my driving. That'll do. Unhook and I'll get the hook back up onto the water tank. And while we're doing that, I'm going to hit some and say cheerio for now. Cheerio.